More beautiful Highland cows here, and the thing which we love about these are the colours. Look at that, you've got like a weird coloured one there, and that colour, that is fantastic. Look at that. It looks like a rat, but big, with horns. No, guinea pig, that's what I'm thinking of. Absolutely stunning. Hello? What have you put camera on me for?
Because I've asked you something as you're the professional, and you can't seem to answer me this.
Okay, let's just start with where we are, yeah?
Yeah.
Clashnessy Beach.
Yeah.
There's Clashnessy Waterfalls, which we'll go to tomorrow morning, I think. And we've stopped here. It's a park for night. You can stay here overnight. Quite a few fire pits around where people have had fires. Why there's so many, I don't know. But we noticed this up here. Come and have a look.
It's huge.
I'm really confused by what it is. That's rubber.
Yeah, it's kind of rubbery, isn't it?
It is, it's rubber.
Oh, look, it's quite hollowy there,
It's
babe.
inflatable.
Is it inflatable?
Well, not inflatable, it's rubber. And if you look on the end, I think it's come out at sea, you know.
Oh, like a floating buoy thing.
A floating buoy thingy. Not sure. Can anyone tell us exactly what that is?
It's
There's no
huge.
signs with it. Well, there is a sign, but that says visit the candle shop. I'm intrigued to know what that is, so someone please tell us. Yeah, I think I like this spot, do you?
Yeah, it's wicked.
Well, I think we're going to be here for 2 nights because we've got internet signal. Petrol stations now on the way that way, and we've got a few new sights to see. Yeah, I'm happy here. I like it here. Clashnessy. It's not as picturesque, we have to be honest. The beach is still beautiful. Yeah, it is, but what I mean is you haven't got the big rock formations. We've got a few behind us. It's not as dramatic, you know what I mean?
It's wonderful.
So I do have a new haircut, as you can tell. But look what happens when I wear my hat. It makes, I don't know, it makes me look pretty cool, don't you think? It's like it's meant to be there.
It's like, you know, back in the 90s when the kids used to have the step. I'm a bit windswept. Do you remember though? It looks like you've got
I don't
a
know,
step.
but I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking of keeping it. That looks really cool. That's me, is that? Yeah. In fact, I might shave my eyebrows, you know, like one there, and a diamond in the top corner there. I think I'm going to start rapping. I've got the face for it, I've got the features for it. I'll make a really good rapper, me. Anyway, we'll talk about this off camera. Don't you think? The thing about these 2 sheep is I've never seen 2 sheep as still in my life. And just as I said that, one of them started chewing and spoilt it. The other one, though, still looks like a statue. Why do we look like this, I hear you saying? It's because we're at Stoer Lighthouse and the weather is atrocious today.
It's so windy out there.
I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, to be honest, because it's supposed to be heavy rain all day. But at the moment it's just heavy wind.
Yeah.
And we're right on the end of the peninsula at the lighthouse. So we're going to bear the weather, get out there and try and tell you a couple of tiny little facts about it and then run back in. And at least we can say we've done the Stoer Lighthouse.
We look like divs.
You look like a cone head.
I look like a cone, yeah.
God knows what I look like. A beaver. We must be mad. Absolutely mad. Right, the first thing as we're walking up to the lighthouse, up this little lane, you've got this building here. And it's where they used to keep like a bit of sheep and things. The people who had the lighthouse, this was where they'd keep the things so that they could live, sort of. I don't know. I was reading something about it. Honestly, when we get to the top of here, it is going to be a nightmare. We're actually protected by the hills at the moment. Will you calm down?
I'm getting blown all over the place. But can you
I can hear the wind. I don't know if that's picking it up.
Really eerie.
It's fantastic. Look at the view down here. The sea is so choppy, it's wonderful. Oh, come on, woman! Stoer Lighthouse. I think I'm saying that right. Built in 1870 by Thomas Stevenson. Thomas and David Stevenson. That's the dad, right? Stevenson, Thomas Stevenson. That's the dad of Robert Louis Stevenson, who wrote Treasure Island. How cool is that? And he built most of the he built most of the lighthouses in Scotland. What a man, what a man, what a family. He built lighthouses. His son wrote Treasure Island. Cool. The lighthouse is only 14 metres tall, so it's a bit of a short, stumpy one. And this stretch of water out here is said to be one of the most dangerous in the world in bad weather. And I can understand that. I know where they're coming from. The lighthouse went up for sale in 2017 for about £330,000. That's quite a good deal if you ask me. I don't know if anybody bought it or not, but you can actually rent it now. There's a big sign saying call this number if you want to rent the lighthouse. That's all the facts I've got on this place. I think we're going to leave the lighthouse now and go elsewhere. Thanks for another beautiful day, another beautiful meal. It's a bit basic, I'll be honest with you, Mazzy. It's a bit basic, but this is what I asked for. I do like this. Fried potatoes, fried eggs. And these are different because the meatballs, but it's chicken. It's chicken. You know how you get meatballs? Did I just go?
You did. You're a rapper.
You know how you get meatballs in a tin? Well, they're normally like meat, aren't they? These aren't meat, they're chicken. Chicken meatballs, I've never heard of them before. That's weird. But they taste alright. Finished me editing. Day's done. Time to relax and go to bed. So good night, everybody. See you all in the morning. Say good night, Mazzy.
Good night, guys. Love y'all.
Bones, Mazzy.
Yeah, they were for dinosaur.
I think they're just dog bones, love, to be honest with you.
No, look at it, look.
It's a dog bone.
That's not a dog bone.
That is dog bones. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a dog bone.
Yeah, I told ya.
What on earth is this?
Look at the teeth on it.
I don't know what it is, but something's been eating away at it and dragging the bones all over the beach.
That's amazing.
So we've just come for a quick walk down on Clashnessie Beach. We were going to walk up to the waterfall today, but the weather's atrocious, so we're going to give that a miss. And something else you can do whilst you're around here, you can walk to the Old Man of Stoer if you like. It's a 2-mile walk. You best walk in there from the lighthouse, but there was no way we were going to be doing that today. We weren't going to be doing that anyway, I don't think. If it had been perfect sunny weather, yeah, maybe, but yeah. No. But yeah, I think if you get the chance to go there, go there. I thought this was dog, but it's not. See there, it's either a sheep or a deer. Somebody tell us. I'm guessing a deer. You said you thought you heard a deer, didn't you?
Yeah, and I weren't sure if they were around this way or not, but...
Yeah, they're probably down here at night. It's quite odd, really. We've been to 2 absolutely stunning, beautiful beaches.
Yeah.
And this one is not white anymore, it's dark. And it's got like bits of gravel and stuff on it. Not as nice, but still very nice. You know, I can't knock this for a view. We could see something from us motorhome. Just like a black dot on the beach, and we wasn't sure what it was. And the closer we're getting to it, Mazzy, I think it's a refugee.
What is a refugee?
Sorry?
What is a refugee?
A refugee, it's like somebody who, you know, them who get on boats and try to get into another country.
Oh!
It could be a refugee. It's either that or seaweed. That's all it is, a stupid piece of seaweed. That is the only reason I came down to the beach. The only disappointing thing about this trip so far is the wildlife. I haven't seen any seals or whales or dolphins, and you're supposed to see a lot of them around here. Maybe it's the wrong time of year, I'm not sure. There is a place at the end of the NC 500 where it's meant to be fantastic for dolphins, so so hopefully we will still see something, but not seen anything yet. Yeah, we're not impressed. Clashnessy Beach, we're not impressed with it at all.
It's still nice.
It's alright, it's just we've been spoilt by the last two beaches. It's alright. But yeah, you can park there overnight, that's where we are. There's been another couple of motorhomers there. Last night there was one with some Dutch lads in it, young lads. Put music on, full volume, really loud, bang, bang, bang music. I was furious, we were in bed. And it was late, you know, about 10 o'clock. I said to Mazzy, I'm going to give them a few minutes and I'm going to get up and have a word with them if they don't cut it out. And luckily they only had it on for about 5 minutes. But I thought, how disrespectful when there's a van at each side of them to be doing that. It was loud.
Yeah.
It's actually the spot where you park to go to the waterfall, which I believe is up there just round the corner. We did see it yesterday and it looked fantastic. But we drove past it today and it didn't look as good. There wasn't as much water coming off it for some reason. But yeah, I think we're going to miss that waterfall out. We've seen plenty of waterfalls, and I'm sure there'll be more to show you further on in the trip. What does this remind you of, Mazzy?
Sand dunes.
Sand dunes?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that right?
Reminds me of Mars.
Oh, right.
That's how I imagine the surface of Mars looks. Just checking out the very few rock pools. Not seeing anything though. There's no life on this beach at all. Only Mazzy. You're busy doing something, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, everybody's postcards.
Postcards. I believe you've got about 15 ready to go, haven't you?
15, yeah, my hand hurts now.
So there is postcards going out to us lovely patrons. Just a massive thank you to you guys for your support.
Yeah.
Right, that's the end of Drumbeg Viewpoint. Let's move on. Let's move on. Hopefully we'll see. I want to see another golden eagle, but really a proper sighting.
I want to see Nessie.
Nessie? Yeah, okay then.
So that's weird, isn't it?
What's that?
A patch of trees.
Trees?
Real trees, babe.
Trees in the Highlands of Scotland.
We haven't seen a real tree for ages, have we?
There's not many around, no, to be honest. So this little stretch we're on, from Drumbeg, going east, ready to go north, I'd say this is the hardest part to drive in a motorhome we've come across so far. Very windy, very hilly, and you can't see round the corners. It's quite daunting, really.
The roads are narrow too, aren't
Very
they?
narrow. Compared to the Applecross Pass, this is harder, I'd say.
This is worse than the Applecross by the looks of it, babe, isn't it?
It's quite scary to drive, I'll be honest with you. One thing I will say, it said on his van, it says we have 100 miles in the tank, or it did.
Yeah.
In fact, it said 150 miles. But I knew it wasn't. And I know going so slow on these roads, it's only supposed to be about 14 miles to the next petrol station. But it says it takes you over an hour. And it's because you have to go so slow, up so many hills, around such windy roads.
Yeah.
So that so-called 150 miles it said when we set off, now says 53 miles. And we've still got about, well, I don't know.
Oh my god, this one looks a bit dodgy.
I just hope it does get us to the petrol station, but I think it will.
Oh my goodness. This is worse than Applecross. Oh my god, are we going to get over the bridge?
Of course we are.
It's really narrow, babe.
Trust me, I'm a professional.
There goes the side of me fan. And it's been really steep as well, hasn't it?
Very steep.
I did mention, did you want to put the, what's it called again?
Can't remember.
The thing under the bonnet.
The thingamabob.
Yeah.
Do you want to turn it up? No. Because as I've said, as soon as I get in second...
Well, this is struggling.
Alright, as soon as I get in first, it takes off again. It's got a lot of power as this... Well, it hasn't got a lot of power. But I think it's because it's not an old van, it's only 5 years old. It doesn't struggle up the hills at all. Wow, this is steep.
This is steep. You can't see it on the video, guys, but this is
Oh my
steep.
God.
Oh my God.
That is the steepest part of we've done.
Yay! I feel like we're at the top of the world now. Right, well, don't kill us, babe. No, no, thank you. Some of them have been so ignorant, it's been really stressing me out.
Well, as I say, this is the worst part of road we've been on, and we've had 2, maybe 3 obvious locals
Yeah.
we've come head to head with, and they've had to back up, or we've had to back up. Not giving us a wave, nothing. You know, it's as if the haters.
25% decline, darling. Is that a big one?
Yeah,
Is it?
that's a 1 in 4. That's a little bit steeper than the steepest part of Applecross.
Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be fun then, isn't it? So what is the bridge called?
Kyle Eskew Bridge, built in 1984.
Yeah.
So when you were born, if your dad had brought you down here, you wouldn't be able to get on this bridge. You know what you'd have to do?
What?
You would have to drive 100 miles detour to get
Really?
from where we set off today to where we are now. You would have to take a massive go around. It cuts out part of the island. In fact, I've been here before.
Oh, have you?
There's a memorial there, which I've been to before. So here's the memorial. It tells the story. I did this on the Deep Digger Dan channel. If I remember, I'll put a link up in the eye in the top corner. I probably won't remember, I'll be honest with you. But it tells the story of the X-Craft submarines. It's a really interesting story. I've gone into it in detail before, so check it out on the Deep Digger Dan channel. So yeah, this is just Kyle Eskew Bridge. Built in 1984, as I said, and it was opened by the Queen. The Queen was here. A bit of a map here for you. I can just show you quite quickly now. This is where we stayed last night, Clackaw Beach. And this is the bit, oh no, sorry, Clashnessie Beach. And this is the bit we've just done. And that is the most dangerous road I've driven on in a long time. Honestly, if you're coming from north to south, if you've done this bit in a motorhome, I can guarantee you'll do the Applecross pass no problem, because this was a breeze. The Applecross was a breeze compared to that, wasn't it, love?
Yeah.
It really was. That was quite scary in parts. Anyway, yeah, just a quick stop here, and then we're going to move on to Scowry, I think it's called.
I want to show this Carla. See this Carla? It's like a load of Gary boys here.
Gary boys? What's a Gary boy?
Gary boys, you know, they're like on a car rally or something. But look at this, it's got all neons at the bottom.
Gary boy?
Gary boys!
What's a Gary boy? Has anyone ever heard of the saying Gary boy?
Look at the colour of the car anyway.
Are all them boys called Gary? I don't get it.
That's it, you got it. Like boy racers, you know?
A Gary boy is a boy racer.
Yeah,
I'm
boy
even rolling my
racers.
R, Gary boy, on Gary boy. Stop it.
You're in Scotland.
Gary boy.
Yeah, they're like boy racers, yeah.
Okay then.
What was you just saying, honey?
That the North Coast 500, if you go on the app, it's sponsored by Aston Martin.
That's so cool.
So that, you know, it's just so popular with cars and boy racers, and it's funny. What did you call them, Gary?
Galley boys.
Oh, Galley boys.
Gary
boys.
Gary, yeah.
One of them lads just shouted, "Oi, Gary."
Yeah.
One of them's called Gary.
It was funny, wasn't it? So I know the viewers will love this as much as me, but this is the nuts. I love it. I don't actually know what it is. Oh, it's a BMW. Lovely, love it. All neons at the bottom. Dan don't appreciate this sort of thing, but I love it. Love it. Wow, listen to that, babe. Can you hear that?
I can hear it, but I can do that in this.
Oh, that is the nuts.
Yeah, needs to sort his exhaust out.
They're all off. They're over the bridge.
And none of them are as good as ours. They're not going right fast to say they're making such a noise. He needs a new exhaust. Sounds like he's got an hole in exhaust.
Honey, you're showing your age.
Cost a fortune that to repair. So we're just at the Ascent viewpoint now. Learn something new at every single viewpoint. This is why I stop and read the information boards. The word asint is a Viking word which means rocky ridge. Never knew that, you see. Because all the Vikings did stop all on this coast.
We've been having a discussion about this sign, haven't we? This particular sign.
Yeah, that blue strange sign. What does it mean?
Over there, guys.
Now, I just asked someone out there, I says, do you know what that blue sign means? But he sounded American or Canadian. And he said, I think it just marks out the North Coast 500 route. Does it? Someone tell us, please. You don't think it does, do you?
I think it's like tourist attractions, because it seems to be every time we see one of those signs, it will be something for the tourists, whether it be a monument, a historic sign.
Yeah, but that's the eye underneath, the information sign.
They don't always have the eye.
Don't know.
But tell everybody what you thought it was.
What did I think it was?
You said it's a snowflake, and you said it's a sign for cold weather, that there's going to be ice on the road.
Right, we're near Scouring now. Come on, about 10 miles to go. We've got 30 miles of petrol. Let's hope we get there.
It's not even a snowflake, and it's on a brown sign.
I'll only edit it out. You're not going to make me look stupid in
I
my own
am.
videos. Oh, no.
I'll edit this video. There you go.
Thanks for watching.
Please comment and hit the like button. That helps our channel grow.
If you like what you see, click here to subscribe. Check out this other great video.
And if you really want to show your support, join the club, become a Patreon for extra videos and perks.
The more support we get, the more content we can give. We'll see you tomorrow
On
Travel Trolls TV.